Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well and welcome to this new weekly reading vlog. In this video, again, I'm going to take you along with me on my week and tell you all about what I'm reading. First of all, this piece of hair just keeps going up like this and it annoys me so much. Like, my hair does that sometimes. But anyway, more pressingly, I should probably tell you what I'm currently reading. I'm in the exact same spot as I ended my reading vlog of last week, which was a 24-hour readathon vlog, and because of that readathon I just like put aside my current reads to read the book for the readathon, but now I'm back with them. And yeah, I'm very much at the end of 2 books, so I'm going to finish both of those very soon. I think probably today. The first one is the Guinevere Deception by Kiersten White, and this is the book of the Mid-Take Reads book club of the month of February and March. I'm participating in that, and that's why I'm reading this book. This book is a retelling of the legend of King Arthur, and it's all about Guinevere, who goes to Camelot to marry King Arthur, but she's actually a changeling. She's not the real Guinevere, and she has a secret mission. I have been reading most of this book last week, and I picked it up again last night, and yeah, I'm now at page 310. I only have like 30 pages left, so I'm going to finish it either this afternoon or this night, like tonight. And so far I'm really enjoying it. I've really had a good time reading it so far, and I hadn't really expected that. I expected to, you know, sort of like it, but I actually like it more than I had anticipated. It was a bit of a guess with this book because young adult fantasy sort of is like a hit or miss with me, and I was sort of afraid that this one might be one of those generic young adult fantasy books with all those standard tropes that I usually don't enjoy to read about that much, but this one was actually a lot nicer than I thought. I'm very happy with that. I will say though, there were some parts so far that were a bit slower and a bit more boring, but not anything extreme. Overall, it is just, I don't know, I had a very good time reading it. I've almost finished it. I have to see what I think of the last 30 pages or so, but yeah, I was reading it last night and I actually couldn't really put it down because I was so interested and invested in the story, and I wanted to know what was going to happen next. I love Guinevere, or fake Guinevere, as a main character in this book. She's so interesting to read about. I really love her character. I love the characters around her. There are so many, and even though this book isn't a very big one, I think it did a pretty good job of introducing these characters and developing their, you know, personality and their basically character development. Yeah, I had a good time reading it, and even though I haven't finished it yet, I think I'm going to continue with the series because this is the first book in a trilogy, the Camelot Rising trilogy. At first I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue the series, but at this point I'm definitely very much interested in how this story is going to continue and some of the questions that haven't been answered yet, at least so far. Of course, I still need to finish it, but yeah, I've pretty much enjoyed this one. It's just, I don't know, books like that make me happy because usually you have like expectations of certain reads that are going to be very good. With this one I wasn't completely sure, but I had a really good time reading it. It is nice because this one is a bit more simple than some of the other fantasy books on my TBR, but just such a nice book to read and fun and entertaining and interesting, and yeah, pretty happy with that. That was just something that I really craved without knowing that I craved it. So I want to finish this one this afternoon, and at this point I think it's going to be like a 4-star read, which is a good thing because I thought it was probably going to be a 3-star read, but yeah, I think it's going to be 4 stars because it's better than I thought. Then I'm also still listening to an audiobook. Again, I put that one on hold for like the past 2 days, but I'm back at it again. I listened to quite a bit of it this morning. And that audiobook is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I am rereading the entire Infernal Devices series as preparation for the release of Chain of Gold. When this video is going online, it's only going to be 1 week until Chain of Gold is released. So excited for that book. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what that is going to be like, and so excited for a new Shadowhunter series. But at this point I am still reading the Infernal Devices series Clockwork Prince. In case you don't know, this is a fantasy series, urban fantasy. This series in particular takes place in Victorian England. It's all about the Shadowhunters who hunt demons. In this particular series there's also a girl named Tessa Gray who has very mysterious powers, and 2 Shadowhunters named Jem and Will. I really love this series. It is very entertaining. I actually have an entire video all about like all these Shadowhunter books and my reviews of them and my ranking of them. I'm not sure if that one is online already, but if it's not online yet, then it will be in the next couple of days. It will be very soon. So if you want to hear more about all my thoughts on the Shadowhunter books, That will come to you very soon, or it's already there. I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure about my video schedule this week. So yeah, listening to this audiobook, very much enjoying it. I don't have much left. I'm now at page 462. I only have like this bit of it left. I think I might finish it today, or otherwise tomorrow morning. It won't be too long. And after that I will probably continue straight away with Clockwork Princess. So you know, that's just what's going to happen with the audiobooks that I'm now listening to. And it's a very good way to get excited for Chain of Gold. I cannot wait for that book. It's going to be so much fun, or at least I hope so. So that is it for my reading today. For like my planning of this day. First of all, I'm actually cooking dinner tonight for like my family, and that's something I usually never do. I'm not a great cook, especially because my mother is like amazing at cooking. She makes so many delicious things. That's probably why I still live at home, because I don't know how to survive without her amazing cooking skills. But today she didn't have time. She has to work until late, so I'm making dinner. I'm making garlic chicken, roasted potatoes and seasoned carrots out of the oven. I hope it's going to be alright. So hopefully my cooking adventure today will be successful. Yeah, I think it will be, but I really should be able to cook more at this point, because I'm like 24 and, you know, old enough. I'm an adult. I should be able to prepare more than just a couple of simple things, but you know, it's a beginning. Then also today I need to clean my room. I'm currently doing some washing, like I'm washing my sheets, and then I have to vacuum my room and clean everything, because that also desperately needs to happen. And then also work on some school stuff, edit my reading vlog of last week, of the 24-hour basically readathon. So today is basically a day full of chores, full of school stuff, full of things that need to happen. So now I really need to get back to that, and as always I will keep you updated on my reading. I will talk to you again soon. Okay, it is now Friday and I haven't filmed anything else during this week. So yeah, I've been pretty bad with weekly vlogging. So there's a lot of things that I have to update you guys on. Let me start off by updating you on my reading. So first of all, I did finish the Guinevere Deception by Kiersten White, and in the end I did give it 3 stars, like 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was really enjoyable. I had a good time reading it, but overall it wasn't like a new favorite or anything. But I do think that I'm going to read the next book in the series. They recently revealed the cover like yesterday, which looked amazing, and I am very curious to see how things are going to progress and what is going to happen next. So overall I had a good time reading it. It's not like anything complicated, but I actually enjoyed that. I guess if you want more depth, a more complex story, then this might not be the one for you, because it can be a bit bland at times. But overall I really enjoyed it, because it was exactly what I craved at the time. So yeah, I had a good time reading it. I also finished Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, you know, like Monday, shortly after filming my last reading update. And you know, I don't have anything else to say about that one apart from that I really enjoyed it and it was a great audiobook. And then after that one I started straight away with Clockwork Princess. So I'm listening to that one right now. I'm not sure on which page I am. It's like around halfway through. So I am enjoying this one as well. Just a good time listening to the series, rereading it. Nothing like new to say about it as well, because it's just, yeah, I've talked about it many times that Shadowhunter book review video is online now. So there is a link down below in the description box and up here and everywhere. If you want to hear all my thoughts about the Shadowhunter books, then please watch that one. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy that one if you love Shadowhunter books. Yeah, I'm really happy with my reread so far, and I'm almost done with it. You know, half a book left, and then I've reread the entire Infernal Devices. And then for the physical book that I'm currently reading, I decided to pick up again The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. I read the first 100 pages a little while ago, and then I put it down for just a little while. I did enjoy the first 100 pages, but I just wasn't completely feeling it at the time. I was just reading bits of it on and off. But now I've picked it up again, and I'm now yeah, 201 pages in, so I've read 100 pages more of it, and again, really enjoying it. I will say though that I think I like the Bone Season, which is the first book in the series, a bit better, and that has mostly to do with the setting and certain characters. That's all I can say about it without, you know, spoiling things. But of course I'm only like this far in, so I don't know how it's going to end. So yeah, cannot wait to see what is going to happen next, how this series is going to continue, and yeah, I have a good time reading it, so I'm very happy that I finally picked it up again. And I'm just going to keep reading this one until I finish it. So yeah, I'm determined to finish this one, I don't know, maybe this weekend, I'm not sure, because it's not like a book that you can read very quickly, at least not in my case. I'm just going to take my time with it and have a good time reading this one. And yeah, I just really hope I can finish it soon. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how this book is going to go, what's going to happen next and everything with all the characters that I've come to care about. So yeah, that was it for everything that I have to tell you about what I'm currently reading. But then I also have some other fun things to share. So yesterday I was at my university city and I met up with Leonie from the book Leo for lunch. We went to Bagels and Beans. I hadn't seen her in like, I guess it was 2 years, but we had met before a couple of times back in the day when I just started out with BookTube. We had a couple of Dutch BookTube meetups. So it was really nice to hang out with her and yeah, have some lunch and catch up on everything. And that brings me to my next thing, because also this week we sort of yeah, decided to do another Dutch BookTube meetup. So Rachael from Rachael Marie's Book Journey came with the idea, and yeah, in like a half an hour I'm going to Amsterdam because I'm going to meet up with a couple of fellow Dutch booktubers, or at least booktubers that live in the Netherlands. And we're going to meet up at Waterstones because, of course, we're going to meet up at Waterstones. What else is a group of booktubers going to do? And then after that, we're probably going for a drink and just, you know, have fun. The people who are going to be there is me, of course, and then Britt, Leonie as well. So I'm seeing her again. I hadn't seen her in 2 years and now I'm seeing her 2 days in a row. And then also Sabine from Sabine's Book Nook. And then of course Rachael from Rachael Marie's Book Journey, and then also Shanice Noel, who I didn't know yet. I haven't met her yet, so I'm going to meet her for the first time. Yeah, that's sort of the group that we're having today. A nice booktube hangout, meetup and everything. So yeah, I'm literally going to catch my train for that in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because, okay, I have met Britt, obviously. I've met Britt before, Leonie and also Sabine, but I've never met Rachael before, so that's going to be really nice. And also then Shanice. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I always love these kinds of meetups so much, and yeah, I'm so much looking forward to it, to be with fellow book lovers and just talk about books and everything. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a very good time tonight. And I'm going to try to vlog a little bit. I don't know how successful I'm going to be because usually I do feel a bit awkward with vlogging in public, but I feel that at least you should have some shots of Waterstones Amsterdam because I know you love that. I know people love enjoying, you know, they enjoy watching bookstore vlogs. So yeah, I'm just going to try to take you along on this meetup. At least as far as possible. And yeah, I'm so excited, and yeah, I think that sort of makes up for like the lack of filming this week because I now have something exciting to share with you guys. And yeah, I really have to go now, so I will see you again soon and yeah, just show you what we're going to do. Does everybody want to say hi? Hi. This is Rachael, Sabine, Shanice, Britt, but you know her, I guess. Hi. And Leonie. Oh, it's so, the lighting is not great, but we're going to browse through all the books now, and yeah, that's going to be very exciting. I think a lot of books are going to be bought today. We'll see. Do you want candid or?
Oh, this is spontaneous.
Yeah, that's going to be in there, like, for sure now.
There was one moment last week I had
It is now Saturday and we had so much fun last night at our little booktube meetup. So as you could see, like, through my bits and pieces of vlogging, I don't know how coherent it was, but I tried to at least document something. But as you could see, first of all, we went to Waterstones, as I like mentioned before. But yeah, we just went there, and book shopping is basically something we all enjoy, surprisingly, since we're all booktubers. And yeah, books were bought, and yeah, I got 2 books as well. So let me show you first before I go on with like my booktube meetup report. The first one that I got is Once Upon a River by Diane Settlefield. And yeah, it was a bit of a cover buy because the cover really drew me in. But apparently this book is about a inn at a river, and there are all these people who tell stories there. But then one day there's this little girl who is dead, but then she suddenly comes back to life in this inn. Yeah, like not after years or something, but like she's dead for a little while and then she comes back to life. It's a bit weird. But apparently it's all about stories and telling stories, and there's a little bit of magic involved, and it sounded very beautiful and just something that yeah, again, a book that I hadn't really heard anything about. It's really my go-to buy habit now when I go to bookstores, to pick out some books that I just don't know anything about. And this one sounded beautiful, it looks beautiful, and I'm so curious what this story is going to be, and how it's going to be like written. Is it very magical? Is it a bit more grounded? I have no clue, and I absolutely love it. And then the second book that I got, I had seen before in another bookstore. It already caught my eye, and that's why I picked it up now. And it is Wakenhurst, I don't know how to pronounce it, by Michelle Baver. Very good first name of an author, so I approve of that. And this one is a historical fiction novel. It's about a young girl named Maud. She lives in Edwardian England, so that is like around the beginning of the 20th century, and she's very lonely. She lives in this huge manor, and then one day in her garden she finds a yeah, very mysterious, weird object that seems to be what was it? A painted medieval devil in a graveyard. So yeah, and then after that it's about witchcraft and such. So very curious. Apparently it's also about like medieval times, and then it's also about like during the Edwardian period in England, and I really don't know what else, but it sounded so interesting. I love historical fiction, and also if there's like a touch of witchcraft and history and everything involved, and it just sounds so something like a book, you know, like a story I will enjoy. So very excited about this one as well, and it just looks so beautiful. Again, like I love beautiful books so much. That's no secret, I guess. So yeah, I got those 2 books, and the best part of it is that I only paid €6 for both of these books, because first of all it was like one of those cases with like buy one get one half price. So that was already a discount, and then also I had some points on my Waterstones account. So I had also like a voucher saved up. So in the end I only paid €6 for 2 books, and that makes me so happy. And then after that we just went eating. We found a nice little place, and like this perfect table corner. It was such a fun time to chat with each other and just have, you know, hanging out. And yeah, we had nice food, and it was just such a nice evening, and I had the best time. So girls, if you're watching this, I had a really good time, and I really think we should do it again sometime, because it's just so nice to talk with people and hang out with people with similar interests. And yeah, we got along so well, and it was amazing. And of course I will leave links to all of their channels down below. So we have Britt, but again, of course you probably know Britt. It was Rachael from Rachael Marie's Book Journey. It was so nice to finally meet her, because we had chatted online but we hadn't met yet. So that was really nice. Sabine from Sabine's Book Noob, who I had met before a couple of times, and she's also so nice. And then of course Leonie from the book Leo, who had been on a booktube break, but she's now back again and she makes hilarious videos, so funny and so well edited. And then also Shanice, who I didn't know yet, but she has just started out on booktube and she was so nice. It was so lovely to meet her. And yeah, she has just started. She's only been on booktube for a month. So please go follow her and subscribe and give her all the love. But I think she's doing so well for her first, you know, couple of weeks on booktube, and I really enjoyed watching some of her videos earlier today. So like, show all these girls all the love, because yeah, they definitely deserve it. So yeah, that was it for what we did yesterday. I didn't read anything else because basically when I got home I was so tired that I just went to sleep straight away. I have been listening to a bit more of the Clockwork Princess audiobook this morning, and again, that's just, you know, going along, nothing special, nice to listen to. I will say though, at this point I'm getting a bit bored of the Infernal Devices reread. Like, I just want to finish it, but I only have like 3 hours left of A Clockwork Princess, so yeah, it won't be too long. And then after that I will probably do a reread of Ghosts of the Shadow Market, because that's definitely very important for Chain of Gold, which is going to be released in like a week or so. So I want to have all those short stories like fresh in my brain so I can yeah, enjoy Chain of Gold to its fullest potential. And yeah, that's pretty much it for reading. I'm still reading the Mime Order. Yeah, just nothing special. Now something else that I completely forgot to show you, but it's so cute and I'm so happy with it, so I really need to show you, is that earlier this week I got this Hogwarts hat, this Harry Potter hat, from my brother as a gift. Let me put it up. It looks so amazing. I just love the look of it, and it looks so cute. But yeah, this was a gift from my brother. He had been to the UK last weekend. He was in Cardiff visiting some friends, and apparently there was a Harry Potter gift shop, and he bought this hat for me as a gift, like without any special occasion or anything, just a gift for me, because weirdly enough my brother knows that I love Harry Potter. I mean, it's hard to you know, not know if you have lived in the same house as me for like 18 years. And it was so nice. I was so happy with it. Like, that's such a sweet thing to do. So thank you to my brother. He doesn't watch my videos because he actually hates reading. But yeah, I just love it. It's just, I'm so sad that it isn't cold enough to wear a hat right now. But yeah, I think I should find some place to, like, on my shelves to display it somehow, because it's just the cutest. So yeah, let me take this off again, because it's way too hot right now to be wearing a hat. But yeah, that was so sweet of him. Actually, my brother is going to Australia for like, I think it's like 4 months or so. And he's like just going there as sort of like, he's having a gap year right now. So he's going there to work at a hostel in Sydney, and I'm not sure what his plans are, but Australia, you are warned, he's your problem now. Oh yeah, that's a bit too, nah, it's just a joke, because overall he can be very sweet, you know, but he's also a typical younger brother, which is actually really nice. But yeah, he's going away for a couple of months next week, so it is really sweet that he got me this present. I'm just really happy with it. So again, thank you. I get really happy when I get gifted Harry Potter things. Okay, and now it is back to my usual Saturday routine, which isn't all that interesting, but I definitely want to read some more of the Mime Order this afternoon. I just want to see where that story is going to go, and yeah, that was pretty much it for right now. It is Monday again, and I did some pretty good reading this weekend. First of all, I finished Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, so I've done it. I finished my entire reread of the Infernal Devices trilogy, and I'm so happy with it. And even though I said I was getting like a little bit bored at some point, after that it got a lot more interesting again. Like, even though I already know how the story is going to go, somehow I just was losing the touch with the audiobook a little bit, but then it picked up again, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, in the end I still really enjoyed my audiobook reread. So I finished it, and I have plenty of time to spare before Chain of Gold comes out, which is in 1 week. Like, again, so excited. I cannot wait for that book. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure of it. And I'm very happy that I now have the like original story, or like the story that is you know, where Chain of Gold is going to be a sequel of, that I have it fresh in my memory. And yeah, just really love the Shadowhunter world very much. So I finished that one, and then I also read quite a bit more of The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon, like not really on Saturday, but yesterday evening. I really got the hang of it, and I'm now at page, let me see, it is like 300 and something, 351. So yeah, I got really the hang of it, even though I had a little bit of trouble getting into it on Saturday. Yesterday night I got sucked into the story, and I was so intrigued and so interested. And yeah, I had a really good time reading this, and yeah, I hope I finish this one somewhere this week. I don't think it will be too long now, and I'm very happy that I finally finished this book that I technically have been reading for more than a month now. I usually don't do that. Normally I read a book and then I finish it, you know, at most in like 1 week or so. But this one I picked it up on and off again. So yeah, I think I do prefer to read a book in one go, because it's just, it doesn't feel nice to me when I have a book that I'm like, oh yeah, I still need to finish that one. I'm still currently reading that one. I should think about that one. So for me personally, that's just not the way I prefer to read. So that's why I'm very happy that I'm now yeah, really sucked into the story of the Mime Order, and it is so interesting, and I cannot wait for the next book in the series and everything. And yeah, this is going to be a series of 7 books, so it's still going to be a very long time until all the books are published. But I can see how this is going to be a very interesting, well thought out story. It already is, and there's so much more room apparently for things that are going to happen. I cannot wait to see where the story is going to go. So that was pretty much it for my reading this week, and yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with everything. Yeah, reading is going great as usually, like since the beginning of 2020 already, since like December of last year. My reading mood has been so amazing, and I love it. I love to read, and I love to be enjoying everything that I'm reading, and that's definitely the case with me right now, and that makes me very happy, because it is something that I enjoy to do very much. So it is always nice to, you know, enjoy your favorite hobby. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it for this reading vlog, because yeah, that is pretty much it for this week. It was a really good week with fun and friends and book shopping and a sweet gift, a sweet surprise gift. So yeah, overall I'm very happy that I vlogged it and I sort of documented this fun week for me. And yeah, I just really love booktube, and I love how much fun it gives me and friends and everything. And yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. And this was it then for this video, and if you liked it, you can always subscribe or give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you did. And then please let me know down in the comments if you have ever met someone, like a friend of the internet in real life, and if booktube has given you friends and everything. I just love to know your stories. And yeah, again, don't forget to check out all the other wonderful booktube channels that are linked down below, and then hopefully I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!